Nice people with me while I teach you about how I met my husband. It was January of 2020. Was it January? No, I think it was December. I think it was January. Wait a bit. I think we met in January. I think January 27. We met at a friend's wedding, at Kiba's wedding actually, and I was close to not going for that wedding. Let me see my videos recording. So yeah, I was close to not going for that wedding because we just started in friendship, but I didn't really have money. But Kiba is not that kind of person, so and I was even the one that pushed to even come because she was like, "Don't worry," and all of those things. I think I knew what would happen. Actually, I just had a break of that time, so like, and we were even still trying to work it out and see how to go. So that was how it happened, and we went for that wedding. I didn't even see him at the wedding. I was one packing money for Kiba, and I just saw this person that was paying money, and he was paying money small, he would dance small, he was paying money small. I just like, I beg, who be this one? That's how the party share ended. Everybody went back to their hotel. I think he also went back to his hotel. And that's how I didn't even notice him, to be honest. It's just the way he was spraying money that I had to be bending down every time to pay the money. So I think that was it for that day. And we were meant to go back to Lagos because the wedding was at Ocean State. So we were meant to go back to Lagos on the second day. So we moved to the park as early as 7 a.m. I think. And all of us that came from Lasipom, we went on the same bus. People are going to Lagos, people are going to like different places. I used to take beggar bus, Ikorodu bus, everybody enter their own bus. As I went in the bus, so I just said the message, Salam alaikum. Somebody used to tag me to know that Salam alaikum, they use my name. So after that, after the Salam alaikum, I just replied and the person said that he met me yesterday. I said I didn't meet anyone yesterday. He introduced himself, said he's radio, he's blah 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 blah. Just said everything. I said I don't know it. So that was how he now sent his picture. I'm like, I beg, do this. That's how Isha started. We went back to Lagos. We actually chatted all the way from Lagos to we chatted from Lagos to that place, to be honest. Chatted from Lagos to sorry. We chatted from Osun State to Lagos. We started talking, getting to know each other. When we got back to Lagos too, it was like that because I think it was on a Sunday, so nobody is working, everybody is off. So the following Monday, we returned back to work and it was just I didn't see the message in the morning. So myself, I just flashed it up. This was never ready. So I think I was working in Massey that time. Yeah, Massey started in January. So I started messaging me like later that day. Okay, I mean I be intern. I said I'm an intern also. Blah 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 blah. All this people that I've dreamed of marrying a nurse. I said why you not study nursing? So I think that was how we met and in February we met again. We met again and he asked me out and a few weeks after we started dating. So we were able to continue to Paris skincare. So we started dating in I think ending of February last year, 2024. I met him in January, I started dating in February. And all those times, if artists they come like and say, and my friend, so like, and I actually love one thing about you is like, oh, he's my friend. It doesn't mean that he's a good friend, but it doesn't mean that he might be a good person in a relationship. So just weigh your option. So it's not like or somebody that would have lied to you that and you click on the is click on Instagram. So that was how I met my husband. I started dating and because there are a lot of misconception about this traveling thing. So this traveling thing just came up and we were preparing for it. So like it just came up. It was not even there when we started dating. So we just talked about it. Although he has been doing it before, but I was not even that way. So after dating we now talked about it and that was when I now took him to my parents. So we meet my parents, we now schedule our go to marriage because we need marriage certificate to enter the express entry pool before we can travel to Canada. So that was when I actually everything was getting serious. We went to Ibadan in I think second week of July and we got married. We got married ending of July, July 31st, and we entered the pool that July 31st. So we're just here and we were married since like July, legally, July. My parents came, his parents, my auntie, and that was we were like 10 sha for the court wedding. So I think after the court wedding, I was just pushing for us to do the Nikai, but you know that if you do Nikai like this, we just like living together. And because we're planning to travel, we're now feeling like imagine getting an apartment and the traveling now quick. We already bought a lot of things. Won't it waste? So we had to just leave it and not get apartment. So we're trying to push our Nikai to close to when we are traveling. And to be honest, a lot of my things have always been during my birthday. My birthday is in June, and I've always pushed most of my things to my birthday period. So I think that was it. And that was why we got married in June, because we got our invitation to apply for to submit our application for express entry in November, and we started planning from that November. Everything was finally done around April, and we submitted our passport for stamping in that April, and we got our passport back in May. So since we submitted our passport, we fixed a date, and that was when we did. And Ileya falls on my birthday, so we cannot do my wedding on Ileya Day or second day, because his parents will do or do in the house. We do ordering in our house. Most people say if we do ordering in their house, so who wants to come to your wedding on Ileya Day? So that was why we didn't do my wedding on that day. So we now had to push it to like 2 weeks after 2 weeks after and by those times we already booked our flights, already saying goodbyes to some of my friends. And yeah, I actually love that a lot of people supported me. There are a lot of things that I just sometimes I just feel like, what if I didn't go to that wedding? I might not have met. And although I know that anything that Allah has already ordained is going to happen, like Allah has already said this is the person that we're going to get married to. Even if I don't go to that wedding, that means I will still meet him somewhere else. But that was where Allah wanted me to meet him. Even if I didn't meet him, I will still come to Canada, because Allah has already destined that I was going to come here. But since Allah has already said that I'm going to come with him, and that was why we came together. Do you get? So sometimes we put our mind where there is no way, and Allah has a way for all of us. Because I got married, I got married this year, June of this year, and I was already 28 years old. Sometimes in my mind, actually, I used to feel like, well, I don't even know, because I didn't really have any age in my mind to get married before. But sometimes you come that you start feeling left out. Although I didn't feel left out, because most of my friends are younger than me, and I was not feeling the pressure actually. Most of my friends are younger than me. Most few of them are just like my age mates. I don't even have any friend that is older than me. So yeah, I think it's only this Autumn that is even my age mate. So I think yeah, that's it. And that was how I met Ridwan, and we got married, and yeah. And this Canada that we are now, this is the first time we are living together. So you just know how it's going to be like. Oh, more like to me, I just like we are just it's like relationship proper, marriage proper or something. Like we've not lived together like that before. Maybe if I go for like a sleepover, but living together like this is where it started from, and that is our journey. One day I'm still going to give you like I'm going to make a detailed video about our Japa. Our PR card just came, and when I'm ready, I don't know. I have a lot of things going on with me right now, which is not making me to be stable on this YouTube. So if you follow my video to this part, like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification for going to post another video. And bye. I'll see you in my next video.